territories. India. India is a vast country standing 7th largest country in the world with about 3.2 million kilometers square of the area. For each kilometer square, about 1.7 kilometer of the road is present, thus forming the second largest network of the road in the world. On these roads, we do have a great traffic intensity, like trucks standing 90%, bus standing 10%, three-wheelers, two-wheelers, bicycles, etc. According to a report published by Ministry of Road Transport Highway, one serious accident occurs every year in our country. About 1.5 lakh people dies every year just because of these road accidents, which means in each hour we are losing about our 17 citizens just because of these road accidents. What could be the reason of such accidents? Well, the reasons are simple: overspeeding, overtaking, driving under alcoholism, etc. Among which, the overspeeding and roadside driving are one of the major contributors for these accidents. To a solution of that, I would like to explain a bigger concept: tire killers. What are the tire killers? Tire killers are basically heavy-duty spikes that rises from the ground and acts like a barrier. It is like an angle that allows the vehicle to pass only from the right side. A vehicle moving in the right direction can pass it safely as the tire killer will move to the ground. But if the vehicle tries to move in the wrong direction, tire killer will be right on his job to kill the tire. I would like to explain it by a little animation. As we can see, a car moving in the right direction can pass it safely as the spikes move to the ground. But when the car tries to move in the wrong direction, the spikes will be protected to the tire, thus killing the tire. You may have seen this type of structures on some road, but what the new concept is? The new concept is to combine the speed breakers and the tire killers. To combine the speed breakers and the tire killers. With the combination of both, not only the wrong side driving, but the overspeeding can also be restricted. We do have speed breakers at every critical points, but do you think people slows down their vehicle at those points to make them slow down? We do have the speed breakers at every critical point, but do you think people slows down their vehicle at those points to make them slow down? We can employ this triangle. Again, I would like to explain it with the animation. As you can see, if a car slows down the vehicle near the tire killers, it will move over the complete surface of the tire killer, thus bending down the spikes. But if the car does not slow down near the tire killer, it will have a jump and the tire will be in direct contact with the spikes, thus resulting in the killing of the tire. Thus, with these tire killers, the road accidents due to the wrong side driving and overspeeding, which as already explained are the major contributors for the road accidents, can be reduced to the great extent, not immediately but definitely. Now the question, how it gonna work? Well, we have to follow the basic steps of any road safety installation: survey, awareness, signboards, installation. Number 1, survey. We have to conduct the survey. We have to conduct the survey regarding the traffic volume and the most accident-prone areas. Number 2, and the most important step, is the awareness. We have to create the awareness amongst the people. We have to make them aware regarding its working advantages. Otherwise, it could result even in more worse accidents. In today's digital world of social media, multimedia, creating awareness about something is not a big deal. We can have the maximum utilization of these resources for the completion of a step. The third, the signboards. Proper signboards indicating the presence and the future installation of the tire killer must be provided, not just at the position of the tire killer, but at least some distance before and after the tire killers. The fourth and the final step is the installation. With these 4 steps followed in a proper manner, we will definitely be able to reduce the accidents to the greater extent. Talking about the cost, a month ago I was surfing the internet regarding the tire killers. I found many national and international sites selling these tire killers. The cost was varying from about 90,000 to 2.85 lakhs per unit, covering the standard width of the road. That was for the automatic tire killer. But at the same time, I read about the possibility of its failure due to the failure of the sensor. Then, why go for the automated tire killer when we can have much more benefits with the manual tire killers? On IndiaMart.com, the cost of the manual tire killers was about 7,500 per piece that covers the standard width of the road. Thus, the manual tire killers have the great advantages over the as they are cost effective, do not require electricity, easily repairable, and the most important, they are harmless as they are inclined to the 30 degree rather than being perpendicular as in case of the automated tire pillars. Thus concluding, with these tire pillars, not only restriction to the wrong side driving or overspeeding, beside this, it could also help to allow the vehicle to pass from a supervised area wherever required and to prevent the entrance of the unauthorized car. Thus, with these tire pillars, there is a long journey to be traveled for the entire road safety. And let's begin the journey by doing mitigation, securing implementation, and seeing the response. Thank you. If you do have any query, I am here to answer.